only have a book.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll share the computer screen, and you can practice. Okay, don't worry.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, can you see my screen? Can you see my book?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we are in this part, pronunciation, right?
Yes.
Yep. Here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yes. Pronunciation. Today, we are going to talk about connected speech. Final consonant sounds to the first vowel. Okay, so listen to the phrasal verbs. Notice how the final consonant sound of the first words like it is connected to the first vowel. Okay, so this is
Oh,
super simple. Okay, let's listen together.
Unit 3, Section 5, Exercise A. End up. Get out.
I don't hear
You
sound.
cannot. Okay, okay.
No.
Well, I'll share again the screen. Don't worry. Now, now you could. Now you could. Okay, listen again.
Unit 3, Section 5, Exercise A. End up. Get out. Take out. Run up. Call on. Clear up. Look at.
Okay, look up. So, I want to listen to you pronouncing these words, these phrasal verbs. Okay, so 3, 2, go. Please pronounce.
Out.
There's one.
Out.
There's one.
Take out.
Take out. There's one.
Take out. Run up.
Okay, there's one.
Along. Hold
Okay,
on.
and there's one.
Clear up.
The last one.
Look at.
Okay, focus on this part. I'm gonna teach you how to sound like a native, okay? 1 second. Well, you can understand when I speak, right? Yep. Okay, well, in English, we use connective speech. So remember, this happens in every word. When you have a word and the last letter is a consonant, and then you have another word, and the first word is a vowel, you link the word, okay? Like if it was like one word. Did you understand? I'm gonna write.
When you have two. Okay.
I'm gonna write it. Let me open my whiteboard. Okay. When a word ends in consonant sound,
Okay.
and then you have another word, and this word starts with vowel sound, you link the word. Of course.
And join the word.
Yes, we call this linking. We call this linking. So that is the reason that we say take up. So you say take up, take up. I'm gonna test you because I want to know how you speak in English, and I'm gonna give you pieces of advice to sound better. Okay, to reduce the accent. Okay, let me share the computer screen again. My whiteboard. Okay, now I think you can see the whiteboard, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so I have a question. Can you read this sentence? Uh, 1 minute.
Okay.
Can you read that one?
I am teacher.
Okay, so what you have to do is this. Focus, focus. This one.
I am teacher.
I am a. I am a.
Yeah. I am
I
a
am
teacher.
a. Pretty good. I am a teacher. Here you say am a. Am a. Read it.
I'm a. I'm
Am
a.
a. No. Am a. I'm a teacher. I am a teacher. You?
I am a teacher.
No, because when you speak, it is like you are speaking like a robot, and you are not a robot. So you say, I am a link. I am a teacher. You?
I am a teacher.
That's perfect. The second one, contraction. You say, am a. Am a
A teacher.
teacher. Yeah.
I'm a teacher.
So for example, how you say, I am a business. I am a businessman. You?
I am a teacher. No, I am business. No,
I am a. I am a
I
business.
am a
Yep. And
man.
here, can you pronounce this word?
Businessman.
Okay, focus on this part. In English, we have the singular, right? This is one, and this is a plural, right? Yep. Well, you pronounce like men. In plural, you say man. But in singular, you say man. Man. Can you repeat, please, in singular?
Man.
Yeah, in plural?
Man.
Yeah, that's it. Man in singular, man. Like man. Okay? Man. So you say, I am a businessman. You repeat, please.
I am a businessman.
So that's a great pronunciation. Okay? You sound like a native when you do this. Okay? Did you understand? Yep. Another thing that I would like to mention is this one. Okay, 1 second here. Let me move my whiteboard. Have you take a pronunciation course maybe? No, right? Is this? Yep. No, right? Okay. Focus on this part. I'm gonna give you three tricks. So I want you to use. You can write because you cannot find this in books. It's impossible. You are not gonna find this in books. When you have a T or a D sound between two vowel sounds. Okay, you speak Spanish because this is your native language, right? Yep. Okay, so you pronounce the T or D like an R in Spanish, like the word Carolina. Okay? So focus on this part. Carlos, I don't understand this part. Look at this. You have this word. If you look up the word on the dictionary, you say beautiful, right? Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah. But look at this T is between what? Between two what?
Vowels.
Vowel sounds.
Vowels.
Vowel sounds. So what happened when you have a T between two vowel sounds? You pronounce like
Beautiful.
R. So we say beautiful. Beautiful. You got that part, right? Yep. The second one. RT vowel sound. Okay, RT vowel sound. Focus on this. When you have an RT and then you have a vowel sound, look at this. You omit. You don't pronounce the T. So how do you say fiesta in English?
Party.
Party. How do you say 30 in English?
Source.
You drop the T. You drop the T. So you say 30. 30.
Sorry.
Yeah, pretty good. 30. How do you say cochino in English?
Dirty.
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 Dirty. Okay, did you
Dirty.
understand rule number 1 and 2? Yep.
Yes.
Okay, amazing. Rule number 3. Okay, rule number 3. Anti-vowel sound. So probably you study English at school, right? But
English school is very basic.
of course, but do you remember that your teacher used to say 20? Hey, 20. But teacher, why do you say 20? If we have the T, 20. 20, right? But the reason is because when you have anti-vowel sound, you don't pronounce the T. So you say
20.
20. Okay, you got the one? 20. So now, how do you say? Tell
Also
me.
similar as for example, the city in Canada, in Spanish say Toronto, but in Canada never say Toronto, it's Toronto.
Yeah, of course. You say 20. It's the same. So now I want you to apply the rule. I want you to apply the rule here. Okay? Look at this. Identity. Can you pronounce?
Identity,
No.
identity,
No. Look at here. Look at here.
identity,
You drop this.
identity,
You drop identity.
I, identity.
Identity. But now rule number 1. What happened when you have a T between two vowel sounds? What happened with the T?
Identity.
Identity. Identity. Okay? So as you can see here, we never say identity because when you speak in English, you say, well, identity. Identity. Did you understand rule number 1, 2, and 3?
Identity.
Yeah, you sound better. You sound better. You got this part? Yep. You got this part? Did you understand?
Yes, you have other example to the source example.
Of course. For example,
Identity.
internet. Internet. In the dictionary, you say internet. But here's a rule. You say?
In the internet.
Internet. Internet. Internet. Okay? You got it?
Internet.
Internet. So you may be wondering, Carlos, is that true? I want to see these rules in real life, right? Let's practice. I have a video here, and you will hear someone who is native using this. Okay? Because we have more rules. Okay? 1 second. 1 second. Let me open my video, and you will hear. Oh, that's true. Maybe. 1 second. Okay. Well, the video is loading. We're gonna listen to that word. Okay. It's loading.
No, I don't.
We've developed an Internet of Things.
Okay, I'll share the screen again, I think, because you cannot see it. And I focus on this. When you see the video, I want you to tell me, do you hear internet or internet? Okay? So I'll share the computer screen again. Now, you can see, right? Nope. Yeps. Okay, listen, please. Listen. You can read here the subtitles.
Government route first. Because in reality, blockchain is a complex technology. How many of you actually understand how the internet works? But
Did you hear?
No.
Nope. Okay, one more time,
Nope.
time. Maybe there's a platform here. Yeah, it is a platform. We gotta share the computer sound again, and over again. You cannot see it? Jeez. One more time.
No.
One more time. Now I'm pretty sure that you can see it. Now I'm pretty sure. Yep.
the blockchain is a complex technology. How many of you actually understand how the internet works?
Did you hear?
It's very fast.
Okay, one more time. I'm gonna slow it down here.
In reality, blockchain is a complex technology. How many of you actually understand how the internet works? But you
Did she say internet or internet?
No. Internet.
Yeah, okay. So what I want you to do is to sound like a native, okay? Because maybe you feel more confident when you speak your language, okay? You feel more confident. So look at this word. Okay, so using the rule, how can you pronounce this sentence? I got it all. What happened when you have a T between two vowel sounds? Do you remember? What happened?
I got all.
No. The T sounds like, the T sounds
D.
like R, like
Oh,
R.
sorry.
So you say I got,
I got I all.
no, I got it all. I got it all. I got it all. You?
I got all.
Okay, I'll share my screen. I'll share my screen again. And I'm gonna show you more examples. Here, focus on this part. Rule number 1 says when you have a T or a D sound between two vowel sounds, you pronounce the T or D like an R in Spanish in the word Carolina. Okay? So you pronounce like beautiful, beautiful. Okay? So, for example, you have this expression, I got it all. Okay? So you pronounce like I, the T. The T between two vowels, ga.
I got you. I got.
Uh-huh. I got it all. I got.
I got.
Okay, focus on this part.
All.
Okay.
I got all.
You pronounce like I,
got.
then you say got, then you say et, and then you say all, right? Like this. I got it all. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then change T between two vowel sounds, you pronounce like R. T between two vowel, you pronounce like R. So you link. I got it all. You.
I got it all.
No.
I got it all.
Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. You got it? We got it?
I got it.
Yes, that one. Yes.
I got it all.
Amazing. I got it all. I got it all. Quickly, I got it all. I got it all. So now you are going to listen to a native speaker and you'll say, am I sound like a native? So you are going to listen to a native speaker. 1 second here. One more time.
All.
Yeah, of
I got it
course.
all.
Yeah, and what does that mean? Do you know in Spanish? I got it all. What does that mean? Entendí todo. I got it all. Let's go here. For example, we have Michelle Obama here. Michelle Obama here, I think.
Yes.
And when I got it all figured out.
Did you hear?
Yes, very fast.
One more time. The speed. 1
Lead
second.
down a path of what happened. And when I got it all figured out, all I wanted
One more
of
time.
what happened. And when I got it all figured out, all
Did you hear?
Yes. Got it all.
Got it
Got it
all.
all.
Okay, so Carlos, if you want to sound better, if you want to come across, do you know what does come across means? Do you know what does come across mean? Come across in Spanish, do you know?
No, entendí, ¿no?
No,
¿Entendí todo?
got it all means entendí todo. Got it all. But come across. Any ideas? Come across? Nope.
Come across? No.
I'm gonna give you this expression because this is business English. Okay. 1 second here. You can write down the vocabulary, right? Yep. I'm gonna show you this expression. Here. That vocabulary. Okay. Okay, we have the expression to come across. To come across. To come across as. In Spanish, it means dar la impresión de. Okay, so for example, if you want to come across as a native, comma, you have to use these rules. Okay? If you want to sound like a native, you want to come across. Dar la impresión. Did you understand?
A native, okay? You have to use these rules.
Yes, rule number 1, rule number 3, and rule number 2. You get it?
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
How do you say entendí todo in English? Do you remember?
I got it all.
I got it all. I got it all, of course. Yeah, you got the one. Okay? So,
This is a reason that I travel to the United States 5 or 6 times per year.
yep.
Okay. I can speak English with the person, but my problem is when the other person speak.
Because you see,
For me, it's very
it sounds different. You say that, right?
yes. I can understand many times what is saying. Understand the conversation, but I can't to speak.
Of course, yeah.
What?
Yeah, so this is one of the problems. You need to learn these hacks. I call these hacks because you can sound better, right? Yep. So this is important. For example, pronunciation is important, Carlos. I remember one of my students traveled to the US, and when he was arriving at the airport, okay, he screamed this one. Look, listen. Hey, mom, I've got TB. What did you understand? Look at this. I've got TB. What did he say? Look at this. I've got TB.
TV es como si yo tengo un televisor.
Yep, of course. But the problem here is that he wanted to say television, TV, but he say TB, which means tuberculosis. So imagine that you are at the airport and you scream, I've got TB, I've got tuberculosis, instead of saying television. It's a big problem, right? So pronunciation is important. So Carlos, how can I say TV or TB? Look at this. The B, tuberculosis, B, lips, B. But the V sound, the V, you put your teeth here, V. Of course, so you say very good or very good. It sounds different. Yeah?
It's very,
Did you understand?
very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to put your teeth here. Very good. Instead of saying very good. Okay?
Very good.
Cool. Okay, so now let's come back to the book. So as I said before, you need to link the words. So it's here. Okay, so using the rules that I share, you say end up. End up. Okay, repeat after me. End up.
End up.
End up. Nice. Then next this word.
End up.
How can you pronounce this word? Look at the T. Look at the T. I'm gonna make it bigger because I cannot see it.
Get out.
Yeah, you say get out, but you say the T is between two vowel sounds. You pronounce like R, so you say get out. It's not get out. Yep.
Get out.
Yeah, geta. Like
Get out.
nope. Okay, in English we call this T-flap. En inglés nosotros tenemos este sonido que se llama T-flap. Okay, but as I asked you before, do you speak Spanish? Yes. So for you, it's like an R in the word Carolina. Okay, because you speak Spanish, esta D suena como la R en la palabra Carolina. Carolina. No es una R de carro, sino es una R suavecita. Caro, caro. Entonces, las D que son T-flap, para nosotros son unas R. Sería get out. You.
No. Get out.
Esa es, Carlos. Get out. No es get out. No. Get out. Aquí, here, we say take out. You?
Take out.
Yes, here, link. Run up.
Run up.
That's perfect. Here, call on.
Call on.
Nice.
Call on.
Here, you link the word clear up. Clear up. Yeah,
Huh?
and
Clean up.
yeah, look at.
Look it.
Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna give you another trick. Okay, te voy a dar un truco más, another trick to sound better. You can write if you want. Let me share my computer screen again. Yep, I got it here. Okay. Another one, Charles. Look at this. Can you read this sentence? Yo cené in English. How do you say yo cené?
Dinner.
I?
I had.
Yes. Okay, focus on this part, Charles. When you have the last sound, a sound here. It is a sound, right? Sound. And this is the same sound or not? Is this the same sound or not? Yes or no?
No.
No. Look at this. Hot. Dinner. Is the same or not?
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is the sound? The D sound or not? Yeah. Look at this, Charles. When you have a sound and this sound is the same to the next word, you drop the first sound. You drop. You don't pronounce the first sound. Okay? So instead of saying I had dinner, you say I had dinner. I had dinner. You got it?
I had dinner.
That's it. You don't say I had because it's the same here. I had dinner. You got it?
Okay.
So for example, can you read this part here? Look at this. Okay, have you heard that word before? ¿Has escuchado esta palabra antes? Wanna?
Yes.
Y do you know the reason? ¿De dónde sale wanna? Why do they say wanna? Focus on this part. I want to, right? Yeah.
Yes.
What happens when you have a T sound and a T sound? ¿Se repite el sonido o no? Yeah. ¿Qué hago?
Yes.
What do I do?
I want.
Drop. Borro el primero, ¿cierto?
Yes.
Yeah. Luego, ¿qué me queda? Anti and vowel sound. ¿Y qué pasa cuando hay anti-vowel sound? ¿Te acuerdas en 20?
It's not.
For example, I have the word
It's not T.
20.
It's not T.
Yeah, naughty. Amazing, naughty. Ahora pronuncia I want. De aquí proviene el one. Okay?
I wanna.
Yes, en lugar de decir I want to.
No, by the letter O, pronunciation for A.
No. This is pronounced it sounds like an A, but it's not an A. It's like we call this schwa. One. Okay?
Okay.
You got it? So, for example, you can do this one, okay? Better. Can you pronounce like a native? Better? What do you do? Yeah, what do? You have TT. You have TT, right?
Yes.
Drop the first or the second T?
The first.
Yeah. Now you have a T between two vowel sounds. What do? You pronounce the T like?
R.
Yeah. So pronounce like a native?
Better.
Amazing, Charles. Now you sound better. Okay?
Okay.
That's great. Let's continue here. Okay, so now we're gonna go on with the book. Okay, so now listen to the sentences and practice saying them using connected speech. Then practice the sentence with a partner. So now, please, I want you to read like a native, okay? Please read number 1.
Yes. If you take out lots of credit cards, you might run up a lot of debt.
Yeah, here, look at this T, Charles. That T is between what? Two vowel
Yes.
sound. So you say a lot of or a lot of?
A lot of debt.
That's one. That is okay. So now, like with more confidence, you say, if you take out lots of credit cards, you might run out of a lot of debts. Might run up, might run up, might run up a lot of debts. You?
Might run up
Yeah.
might run up a lot of debt.
A lot of, a lot of, a lot of,
Lot
a
of.
lot of. Yes.
Lot
So
of.
read the whole sentence. The whole sentence.
If you take out a lot of credit cards, you might run up lot of debt.
Okay, let me copy this one because we're gonna practice with this sentence, okay? And I'm gonna copy this one. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. Okay, so look at this. Here we cannot do that, Charles, because we have an S here. And here we don't have the S. So we say a lot of here, but here we cannot do that because we have an S. Okay? Aquí no puedo usar la regla porque hay una S. Okay? Pero aquí sí. But here I can do it. So you say, if you take out lots of credit, look at this, D between two vowel sound, Charles. ¿Cómo suena la D entre dos sonidos de vocales? ¿Cómo? R también, ¿sí o no? La T y la D, acuérdate. So you say credit, credit. A ver tú, you?
Credit.
No, no es credit, it's like credit. I cannot write here, I don't know why. Like this.
Credit.
Yeah, that one, credit, credit.
Credit.
Yes.
Credit.
Yeah, en lugar de decir credit, no está bien credit. Ahora di, if you take out lots of credit cards, you might run up a lot of debts. You?
If you take out lots of credit cards, you might run up a lot of debt.
Amazing, Charles. You got it. Okay? You got it, bro. Next one. Read the second one.
If you end up in debt, it's hard to get out of it.
Yeah, that was quite better. Look at this. Get out. But this T is between two vowel sounds or not, Charles. Get out of. Get out of. You?
Get off it.
Yeah.
Get off it.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna. Do you like pronunciation? Because we can continue giving you some tricks to sound better, or we can continue with the grammar. It's up to you. It's up to you.
How is the pronunciation?
Get out of
Could you
it.
repeat that?
Okay.
Get out.
No, get out. You know the T between two vowel sound. Get out of.
Get out.
Get out of it.
Get
Get out of
out.
it.
Get out. Get out.
Okay. Let me use my whiteboard. Okay. 1 second here. Yep. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Charles, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, now focus on this part. You have a T between two vowel sounds. You pronounce like R, right? And this between two vowel sounds, you pronounce like R, right? So can you pronounce just these three words?
Get, get out.
No, get out
Get
of,
out
get
of.
out of, get out
Get
of.
out of.
Yes. And now, when you
Yes.
have the
Get
F
out
sound, when you have the F sound,
of.
you,
Get out. Get 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 out of it.
yeah, 1 minute, please. Can you pronounce this word?
It.
No, incorrect. We pronounce it, because it means comer. When you say it, you're saying comer. This is it. Can you pronounce it?
It. It.
That's one, that one, okay? The other incorrect. It's weird.
It.
It's weird, okay? So now focus on this part. The F in English is pronounced like v, f, like a V sound. So you say, get out of it. You?
There are. There are rough.
Okay,
It.
focus on that. You say get, right? The first part is get. Normalmente tú pronunciarías el inicio como get, ¿cierto? Get. La siguiente es out. La tercera es of. Y la última es it, ¿cierto? Yeah. So drop the T, you say R. Get a. Get out of. Get out of it. You?
Get out of.
No, júntalo.
Of.
Get out of.
Of
Get out of
it.
it. You. Get out of it. You?
Get out of it. It.
Yeah. This is super
Get out
native,
of.
Charles. Get out of it. Get out of it. Get out of it. You have to use this rule
Get
to
out of
sound
it.
better. Yep.
Get out of it.
That's better. That's better. Did you understand, Charles?
Get. Yeah, but it's not easy to produce.
Because probably,
No.
is this the first time that you're practicing, right? Is this the first time? Remember that our tongue is a muscle. Our tongue is a muscle. It's difficult at the 1st time, but then you are gonna accustom then, okay? Because we're going to keep on practicing. That's good. That's good. Okay, let me share again the computer screen, the book. We have to continue with the book. Yeah, up here. So now you please read again sentence number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah, again, but it's hard to get out of it.
If you end up in debt, it's hard to get out of it.
Amazing. Get out of it. Get out of it. Get out of it. Repeat.
Get
Para
out
que tu
of
lengua se
it.
acostumbre. Get out of it. Get out of
Get
it.
out of
Yeah. Amazing.
Get out of it.
Yeah, pues aquí
Get
me
out of
pareció
it.
raro. ¿Puedes pronunciar esta parte del inicio? The first part. It's. Dijiste.
It's hard to get out
Ajá.
of. It's hard to. It's
No, it's no. It's.
it's hard to get out of it.
Yeah.
It. Get out of it.
Yeah, get out of it. Now, ya lo tienes. Tú dices get out of it. Get out of, get out of. Esta F pronúnciala como si fuera una V. Get out of it. Get out of it, you.
Get out of it.
Yeah.
Get
Okay.
out of it.
Get out of it. Ahora vas a escuchar a un activo. Okay? So, you can see here. 1 second. Are you there?
I can watch.
Okay. We can continue here.
I can see your screen.
Because the program crashed. Okay.
I'm going to tell you exactly how to get out of it, and that is with...
Did you hear? One more time.
life right now. I'm going to tell you exactly how to get out of it, and that is with...
You gotta get out of it. Get out of it. Another one, another person.
Why can't we get out of it?
You got it, Charles? Charles, can you hear me? ¿Me escuchas, Charles?
Yes,
Okay, one more time.
it's,
So this is obviously hurting a lot of different people. Why can't we get out of it?
Why can we get out of it? Más lento. 1 second.
A three-tier system.
So this is obviously hurting a lot of different people. Why can't we get out of it?
Why can we get out of it? You got it?
no, get out of
Three-tier system.
it.
So this is obviously hurting a lot of different people. Why can't we get out of it?
So we say get out of it. La F como si fuera una V. Get out of it. Get out of it. Okay? Nice.
Bed. Get out of bed.
Aha. Get out of
Get
bed.
out of bed.
Get out of it. Get out of it. Amazing, Charles. So in this way, you are going to sound better. Okay?
Okay.
So let's continue with the book. And we have some grammar here. 1 second. Yep. And so please read the last one.
Sometimes you have to call on an expert to clear up question.
Okay. You repeat after me. Sometimes
Sometimes
you have to.
you have
You have to
call
on an expert
an expert
to clear up questions.
excuse me
To clear up questions.
to clear up questions.
So sometimes you have to call on an expert to clear up questions. You?
Sometimes you have to call on an expert to clear up questions.
Amazing, Charles. You sound quite better now. Okay, congratulations. Next part. Okay, so grammar, negative structure with things suppose. Okay, so we have language in context. Listen to the conversation. How does Maka's attitude to privacy differ from Susan's? Okay, so please listen the pronunciation and then you are going to read with me. Okay? Let's go. Where's the audio here? It's here. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that you can hear very well because in the previous one you cannot. 1 second. Yeah, good. 3, 2, 1, listen.
Are you going to post these photos on Facebook?
I don't think so. I don't use Facebook anymore. I don't feel that everyone needs to know what I'm doing all the time.
Seriously? I didn't think there was anyone who wasn't on Facebook. You're probably the only one.
I'm not so sure. I don't expect I'm the only person who doesn't want to have a huge digital footprint.
Well, I guess not. But I don't suppose many people actually think about their digital footprint.
Yeah, I don't imagine so. But people really shouldn't give out so much personal information. It leaves them open to problems.
True. I guess I shouldn't post about everything I do.
Okay, so my question is...
I have a problem because if it's very strange because I feel that we have two parts of my brain. One part focus in the pronunciation, the other part focus in understand. when I focus on the pronunciation, I lost the understand the conversation. Do you understand me?
Yes, I see what you mean. Okay, let me give you some piece of advice for you. Yep. Well, that happened because you didn't practice pronunciation before, so that's the reason that you find it difficult to understand because you focus on pronunciation and then you focus on the meaning, you don't know what to do. Okay?
Yes.
But, for example, si ya te expliqué que I got it all es entendí todo, mira, I got it all, tú ya sabes cómo suena, ¿cierto?
Mm-hmm.
So, cuando yo te diga I got it all, ya sabes qué significa sin necesidad de pensarlo tantas veces. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That is the reason that you have to practice pronunciation. Many people say, no, pronunciation is not important. But it's very important, even more than grammar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, if you keep on practicing, for example, if you te digo, well, I need to get out of it all. Get out of it. Y tú has escuchado get out of it all, entonces luego tu cerebro lo relaciona y dice, es esto. Okay? Eso pasa con los bebés. For example, when you have a baby, your baby knows how to write? No, but the baby knows how to speak, right? The baby knows how to speak, but they don't know how to write. So this is called acquisition in linguistics. So you can have this process if you keep on practice pronunciation. Es importante de que practiquemos la pronunciación porque de esta manera adquirimos el idioma sin la necesidad de estar memorizando tantas veces. Recordamos sonidos. Los bebés no saben hablar, no saben escribir, pero sí saben hablar. Del mismo modo, si yo te digo, I got it all, 20. Entonces tú vas a recordar y tu cerebro subconscientemente, el proceso lingüístico se llama monitoring, va a decir, así no escuché. Carlos decía, got it all. Entonces, got it all. Y se te va a quedar como prueba y error. Son procesos lingüísticos que debemos dominar. ¿Ok? Entonces, aquí, por ejemplo, podemos practicar esta conversación tantas veces hasta que nos salga natural. So let's do it. But first, I want you to tell me who shares a lot of information on social networking sites, Mac or Susan?
But don't forget, I focus the first and the pronunciation only. No, not the meaning.
Okay, let's listen. No, but you can read here. Read.
Okay.
So who focus?
Okay, wait, please. 1 minute I want to read.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Okay.
You're done.
Susan shares. Susan.
Susan and the other is Mac, right?
Okay, yes.
Your score is 2 out of 2. Great. 2 out of 2. Congratulations, Charles. Okay, so now we're gonna read. Okay, you're gonna be Susan and I'm gonna be Maca. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So please read number 1.
Are you going to post these photos on Facebook?
Okay, so here, Charles, you know that when we have ing, we never pronounce the G, right? Did you know that? ¿Sabías eso?
No.
Yeah, cada vez que tú veas un ing, nunca pronuncias la G, ¿ok? Yeah, ahora, ¿cómo sería? Are you?
I want to.
No, are you going? Mira, yo no digo, are you going?
Are you going to?
Are you going to? No es un tú, es un te.
Are you going to?
Yeah, ahora mira, hay una
Are you
NT
going
vocal.
to?
NT vocal. ¿Qué
Are you going
pasaba?
to?
¿Qué pasaba cuando hay una NT vocal? Do you remember?
No pronunciation the T.
The T. Entonces mira, Going to sería gonna. Gonna. A ver, tú di gonna.
Are you going on? No.
Are you
Going
gonna?
on?
Cada vez
Going
que
on?
tú veas un going to, pronuncia gonna de frente. ¿Ok? Ahora di.
Are you going on? Are you going to post these photos on Facebook?
Amazing. Ahora esta te mira, Charles. Between two vowel sounds, you pronounce like?
Photos.
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 Yeah, so ahora más confianza. Are you
Eh,
gonna post these photos on Facebook?
Are you gonna post these photos on Facebook?
Amazing. Here, you read again. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, ahora aquí. Esta D está entre dos sonidos de vocales. Pronuncia Aaron.
I don't.
No,
I don't
Aaron.
think so.
Aaron. Ahora, no sé si español decimos ma, pa, en lugar de decir mamá, papá, right? Yeah. This is because we are lazy. So instead of saying I, you can say Aaron, you?
I don't think so.
Aaron, rareriroru. Aaron, you?
Aaron is
Perfect.
D of R?
Yeah, cuando la D y la T se encuentren entre dos sonidos de vocales, se pronuncian como R. Yep.
I don't think so.
Yeah, pero en lugar de decir I, los nativos dicen A porque también son flojos, así como nosotros en español. So, dirían Aaron, you?
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Perfect, Charles. Esa es la pronunciación que nosotros necesitamos para entender el mensaje. So, I don't think so. Next.
I don't use Facebook anymore.
Perfect. Next.
I feel that everyone needs to know what I am doing.
Yeah, focus.
What
I'm. Look at the T.
what-
Look at the T. What I'm.
What I'm.
Yeah.
I don't feel that everyone needs to know what I'm doing all the time.
Yeah. Puedes escuchar tu acento hasta cambió, ¿cierto?
Yeah.
Yeah, sound better. Continue. The next part.
Seriously?
Okay. Truco de pronunciación,
did-
Charles. Truco. Cuando tú veas una OU, pronúnciala como E en español. Okay?
Seriously?
I didn't.
I didn't think there was anyone who wasn't on Facebook. You're probably the only one.
Yeah, ok, vamos a ver aquí trucos de pronunciación. ¿Te parecen los trucos difíciles o fáciles para seguir con los truquitos?
Hasta que los aprendo.
Yes, tienes que anotarlo. Ok. Luego te voy a mandar algunos archivos que he creado yo que ayudan a mejorar la pronunciación, ¿vale? Give me a second. Here. Okay, Charles, focus on this part. Okay, yo te dije que 90% of the word in English, okay? 90% of the words that. Okay? ¿Qué dice aquí, Charles? 90% de las palabras que tienen OU, tú deberías pronunciarlas como la E. A ver, un error común. ¿Cómo se dice peligroso en English?
Dangerous.
Yeah, acá, ¿qué te dije? La O con la U suenan como E. ¿Cómo sería?
Dangerous. Dangerous.
¿Te das cuenta, Carlos, cómo cambia totalmente el significado? Dangerous. Dangerous. ¿Cómo sería fabuloso?
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Yes, fabulous. Y famoso, a ver.
Famous.
Yep. You got it, Charles. Did you understand the rule? Famous,
Famous.
dangerous, fabulous. You got it? Or not?
Yes.
Yeah,
Famous.
so we say
Famous.
this one, this word. How can you pronounce this word?
Serious. Serious.
No, C, Siri.
Seriously.
No,
Seriously.
Charles, seriously. ¿Ves cómo hemos hackeado ya el English? Seriously. Okay? Did you understand this rule?
Yes.
Yeah, so next, otra más, a ver. Siempre vamos a estar repasando estas reglitas, okay? Okay, so I have a question. We have this
I
word.
suppose that if I practice this pronunciation,
You're gonna sound like a native. Luego vas a decir, wow, I sound like a native. Luego ni cuenta se van a dar que no eres de su país. Eso es lo que aspiramos, ¿no? Que come across. ¿Qué era come across? Come across us. Dar la impresión de nativo, okay? So we have Apple Card, Office, and then we have computer. Computadora, how do you say computadora? Look at this.
computer.
No. T between two vowel sound. Computer. Computer.
Computer.
Yep. Okay, so you know that, right? We pronounce like this. So Charles, focus on this part, please. When you have this word, cuando tengas esta palabra, and the word that start is a consonant sound. Consonant sound. Okay, voy a anotar aquí. Consonant sound. You pronounce the. You pronounce the. Okay? The. But when the word starts with vowel sound, like office, vowel sound, you pronounce the. The. For example, how do you say el carro in English?
The car.
Perfect. How do you say la manzana in English?
The apple.
How do you say la oficina?
The office.
Yes. How do you say la computadora?
The computer.
Yeah. Prueba de nivel avanzado. How do you say el euro?
The euro.
Ok, bien, pensamos. Yo digo you, como si fueran vocales, o digo you, euro. ¿Cuál es la correcta pronunciación? ¿Euro o euro?
Euro.
Yeah, euro. Ahora, ¿tiene sonido de vocal o de consonante?
The consonant.
So we say that euro or this euro. We say? The euro. Ok. Profesor, pero me han dicho que es vocal. No, ¿qué dice acá? Sound, sonido. Ok. Otro más, a ver. How can you pronounce this word? La universidad. The or the?
No, the, because the you is the same case. You.
No, es you, sonido de consonante. Sería the.
Yes.
The. Ahora,
Yes.
Can you pronounce? The
university.
University, Charles?
University.
Amazing, Charles. University. Otra más. You say MP3. The or the MP3.
Is vowel.
Yeah. The MP3.
The
MP3.
MP3.
The MP3. Ya lo captaste. Okay? Let's continue here. Tenemos que avanzar el book. 1 second. Okay, so continue. We are here. Maka here. You are here. We are here. Maka. I'm not.
I'm not so sure. I don't expect.
I don't, Charles, or Aaron.
I, I don't, I don't expect. I'm the
Da.
the
Da.
the
No,
the
because
only
we say only,
the
only,
only
the only.
the only person who doesn't want
Want? Want to?
wanna wanna
Wanna. Wanna. Great. Wanna,
wanna
wanna.
wanna have a huge digital footprint.
Perfect. Susan?
Well, I guess not, but
Mm-mm. But I. But I.
but I run run suppose many people actually think about their digital footprint.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't, I don't, I don't imagine so, but people really shouldn't give out so much personal information. And leave them open to problems. True, I guess I shouldn't post about everything I do.
Oof. It sounds better, Charles. I think you have improved your pronunciation. So now we're gonna do it together. Okay? And very
Mhm.
fluently. Okay? So you are Susan and I am Mac. Okay? 3, 2, 1, go.
Are you going at all? Um, yeah. Are you going to post these photos on Facebook?
I don't think so. I don't use Facebook anymore. I don't feel that everyone needs to know what I'm doing all the time.
Seriously, I didn't think there was anyone who wasn't on Facebook. You're probably the only one.
Okay? I'm not so sure. I don't expect I'm the only person who doesn't want to have a huge digital footprint.
Well, it's not, but I don't suppose many people actually think about their digital footprint.
Yeah, I don't imagine so. But people really shouldn't give out so much personal information. It leaves them open to problems.
True, I guess I shouldn't post about everything I do.
Uf, yes, that was quite better, Charles. You make two mistakes, solamente cometiste dos. No son errores, no aplicaste la regla nada más, ¿ok? Aquí, gonna, are you gonna, are you gonna?
Mhm.
And here, dijiste the only, es the only, the
The
only.
only.
Carlos, ¿pero son graves los problemas? En realmente no. Pero, ¿qué pasaría, Charles, si yo estoy hablando contigo español y de la nada te digo, bueno, él es mi perrito, mi perrito? Tú me vas a entender que es mi perrito, ¿cierto?
Yeah.
Pero te dijo perrito. Entonces como que, o dice equivocado seguro. Eso se pasa por la mente, ¿cierto?
Mhm.
Y lo mismo pasa en inglés. It's the same, ¿ok? Let's go on.
Okay.
Continuemos. So we're done with that part, we're done with the grammar. Okay, so analyze. Form and function, choose a correct option to complete. Okay, well, I would like to teach this part. It's super simple. You don't need to learn anything just to remember because English is super simple. Okay, for example, when you listen first, listen. When you don't want to repeat, when you don't want to repeat what someone has said before, you use so. Okay? When you don't wanna repeat what someone has said before, you use so. You get it?
I don't understand the last.
Okay, one more time. When you when you don't wanna repeat, when you don't wanna repeat what someone has said before, you use so.
So, okay.
Yes. When you don't want to repeat, so quickly, when you don't want to repeat what someone has said before, you use so. When you don't want to repeat what someone has said before, you use so. Okay? For example,
Okay.
I like chocolate. And you say, I think.
I, s- I, f- I think so.
¿Y qué significa ese so? I like the chocolate too. You get it? For example, wow, that food is disgusting. The food is disgusting. I don't wanna eat. The food is disgusting. ¿Y tú opinas lo mismo? I think.
I think so.
I think so. I think the food is disgusting. You got it? Well,
Okay.
I think the exam is going to be difficult. I think the exam future is going to be difficult. ¿Y tú crees que sí? I think.
I think. I think so.
Yeah, si quiero decir, supongo que eso también. I suppose.
I
So.
suppose to.
I suppose. So. I guess. So. Sencillo or not? Yeah. I have a presentation here.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see my screen, right?
Okay.
As you can see here, we have the grammar. I don't think so. Look at this. Do you feel I should respond to this comment on Twitter? I don't think so. This so replaces what? Este so, ¿a quién reemplaza? Mira. Do you feel I should respond to this comment on Twitter? No, I don't think so. I don't think.
I don't think so.
Yeah, este so, ¿a quién reemplaza? ¿A qué reemplaza? ¿Qué
Res-
frase?
then should respond to this comment on Twitter.
Amazing. Yeah, so I don't think so. I don't think you should respond to this comment on Twitter. Ignore it. You got it?
Okay.
Yeah, so we have here some other negative structures. So I guess people should impose. I don't feel people worry. I assume my manager. I never imagined she would. So this is grammar here. So we're gonna complete here. Los verbos que usamos son believe, feel, imagine, and think. Okay? So you say, for example, I don't imagine. I don't imagine people will stop.
I don't imagine or is I don't.
We say I don't imagine or I don't imagine. Recuerda que las dos pronunciaciones están correctas, pero la del nativo sería I don't imagine. Yep.
Okay.
Depende de ti cuál te gusta más, pero la del nativo de I don't imagine people will stop posting embarrassing pictures. Aquí, ¿cómo sería en negativo con el believe?
I believe.
I don't
I
believe.
don't believe so.
I don't believe. Solamente
I
I
don't
don't believe
believe.
people. People
So,
change.
so
People change.
change.
People change. Cuando quiere decir que no crees algo, dices I don't imagine, I don't believe. ¿Cómo sería con assume, guess, hope, suspect? I assume, I suspect. Did you understand that part?
Please, won't admit.
Yeah. Won't
Okay.
admit. Yes. Lo único que tienes que aprenderte es el vocabulario. Aquí no hay nada nuevo. Solo es vocabulario. For example, I believe means in Spanish. Yo creo. Aquí, ¿cómo sería I don't believe? No creo.
No creo.
Yep. I feel. Siento.
I feel.
Siento. Pero de qué pienso. I feel you are right. I feel. Imagine. Imagino. I don't imagine. I don't think. No creo. I don't think. Assume. What is assume?
Es asumir, no.
Yes, assume. Of course. I guess.
Adivino.
Supongo. I
Oh.
guess. I guess. Supongo. Hope. Hope.
Espero.
Espero. Suspect.
Sospecho.
Yes. So you can use this word, well, I believe that you are not right. I feel you are not right. I imagine you will not right. I think you are not right. I assume. Okay? And then we have expect and suppose. I suppose, I don't expect. Super simple. But now look at the structures. So we have believe, imagine, and think. I don't think so. I imagine so. I think so. Okay? Assume, guess, hope not. You say I hope not, negative. Did you understand?
I hope not. I don't think so. I hope no.
Yes, cuando
Expect
quieras
no.
negarlo, vas a decir I hope not, I guess not, I suspect not. Yeah, pero con el believe, con el imagine y el think vas a usar el so. Con el expect y el suppose, I expect not, I don't expect so. Ambos están correctos. Okay?
No. But the second and the third is the same, no? It's
So,
not after.
and the second one here, assume, guess, hope, suspect.
Assume, guess, hope, and suspect is similar to expect and suppose. It's not after the word.
Of course, of course. Yes, you're right. But in expect and suppose, you have two options. You can use both. You can use both. Puedes usar ambas con expect and suppose. Okay? For example, si yo te digo, quiero que uses cada uno, okay? Believe, imagine, think. Okay, well, I think Peru is the no, I think Juanito is goofy. I think Juanito is goofy. ¿Cómo me dirías? Pienso lo mismo.
Sí, pues goofy. Pues goofy.
Goofy is like silly.
Okay.
Silly. So I think Juanito is goofy. Dame la razón, dime. Yo también creo lo mismo. I
think so.
think so, yeah. Usaste el I think. Ahora, I think. Ahora también puede ser I believe so. I believe so. Ahora I think, Charles, I imagine that in the future we are going to the World Cup. In the future, we are going to the World Cup. ¿Tú me dirías? Yo también lo imagino. I imagine so. Okay? Yes. But in negative, you say, I don't think so. I don't believe so. I don't imagine so. Okay? So we have here assume, you say in negative, you say I assume not, I guess not, I hope not, I suspect not in negative. Yep. But when you have expect and suppose, you can use both because both are okay. Did you understand?
Okay.
So let's practice.
Okay.
So I have a presentation here. Okay, you can see my presentation. Okay, so to express negative opinions, we use different negative structures with verbs of opinion. Supposition. I don't think we can assume. I hope hackers can get. I expect not. You know this. But now, what's right? You have suspect. Suspect.
I suspect you haven't changed your word.
Your password. Next. Are you careful enough about security when you shop online? I don't guess so, or I guess not. What is the answer?
I guess not.
I guess not. What is the answer? I don't think you can, or I think you can't.
I don't think you can.
I don't think you can. Okay? So let's come back to the book.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
What is wrap?
Tell me.
What is wrap?
Warm up. Warm up.
No, no.
I cannot listen to you very well. No te puedo escuchar bien. What did you say?
Wrap.
Run up.
No, it's WRAP
P-U-P.
space
Ok.
UP.
Warm up. Warm up es consolidado. Warm up. También
Okay.
warm up como verbo es calentar. Before you exercise, you warm up. Okay, so let's go here. Focus on this part. Okay, so look at this. Choose the correct option to complete the rule. When we express negative opinion with words like think or believe, we usually make that the first or the second the negative.
What is the options?
First or second, dice. When we express negative opinions with words like I think or believe, we usually make the first or the second verb negative.
The first.
Okay. With verbs like hope, guess, suspect, and assume, we usually make the first or the second negative.
Second.
And with verbs like suppose or expect, we can make the first, the second,
Third.
or either verb negative.
The third.
Okay. Okay, that's perfect. Next. So we have here, look at this. I think, I believe, imagine, and feel. I feel that everyone needs to know. I thought everyone was on Facebook. Here, negative. I choose the best answer. I don't. I don't. I don't what?
I don't feel that everyone
Yep.
needs
Next.
to know.
Next.
I didn't think there was anyone who was.
Yes. I didn't think. Next. Hope, guess, expect, assume. I guess I should post about everything. I
guess not.
I guess not. I guess not about everything. Or I guess I shouldn't post. Which one?
I guess I shouldn't post.
Yep. I suppose many people think about.
I don't suppose many people actually think.
And the last one, I expect I'm the only person.
I don't expect I'm the.
Yeah, this is when we give opinion, you know? Look at this. I feel that everyone, I don't feel negative at the beginning. I thought I didn't. When you have verbs like think, believe, imagine, and feel, you use the negative at the beginning when you are giving your opinion. Cuando das tu opinión y utilizas verbos como think, imagine, feel, and believe, haces negativo la primera parte cuando lo quieres hacer negativo, ¿ok? Cuando tienes hope, guess, suspect, and assume, el negativo no va al inicio. No vayas a decir, I don't guess. No supongo que. No, I don't guess no es I guess. Y la segunda parte es en negativo. ¿Ok? Por ejemplo, ¿cómo dirías? No espero que Perú vaya al mundial. I don't hope or I hope.
No, I hope not.
No, incorrecto. ¿Ok? A ver, voy a compartir mi pantalla para que la puedas entender un poquito mejor. A ver, creo que voy a usar Notepad here. Ok, ahorita vas a captar mejor la idea. One second. Yep. Okay, can you see the whiteboard?
Okay.
Yep. So first we have think, believe, imagine. So look at this. Think, believe, and imagine. Por ejemplo, quiero decir que creo que Perú es lo mejor del mundo. Digo, I think Peru is the best country, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can say, for example, I believe Peru is the best country. ¿Cómo sería con imagine?
Imagine.
Peru is the best country. Yeah, so you can omit if you want. You can say, I think that is optional. I think that, I believe that. This is optional, Charles. If you want it, you can say it. If not, don't do it. Okay? But what happened in the negative form? In the negative form, you say, I don't think. I don't think that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that Peru is the best country. You got it? Yep. And I don't imagine. You got it or not?
Okay.
Yes, I don't imagine, I don't believe. But what happened here? Now you have another verb. You have, for example, hope, guess, assume. Okay, what else? Suspect. Okay, 1 second here. Suspect. So you say, for example, yo espero que Perú gane. ¿Cómo sería? I hope Peru wins. Okay? Or I assume Peru is going to win. Yo asumo que Perú va a ganar, ¿cierto? Yeah. Ahora, en negativo, no vayas a poner I don't hope. No espero que Perú gane. I don't hope Perú. No. You say
I hope not.
No, you say I hope Peru won't win. ¿Ok? Negativo.
Okay.
La segunda parte. O puedes decir I don't assume. No puedes decir I don't assume. Dices I assume Peru is not going to win. ¿Se entiende?
Okay. No, I can't use
Negativo.
I hope not.
No, eso es para responder. Eso es para responder. Acá estamos dando nuestra opinión. Okay? So acá vas a decir, I assume Peru is going to win. En negativo sería, I assume Peru is not. Is not. La negativa va en la segunda parte. Okay? No vayas a poner, I don't assume Peru is going to win. Okay? ¿Se entiende or not, Charles?
Yes.
Yeah. Porque lo que normalmente hacemos es decir esto. I don't assume, no asumo. I don't assume Peru is going to win. Now, that's incorrect. ¿Con qué verbos hacemos esto? Con hope, con guess, con assume y con suspect. ¿Ok? Yeah. Pero ahora también tenemos verbos como suppose y expect. Con suppose y expect. ¿Vale? Y pueden ser ambos. Puede ser como lo hicimos en la primera o como lo hicimos en la segunda. Did you understand?
Okay.
Vamos a anotarlo de todas formas. Aquí tenemos acá suppose y tenemos expect. So, por ejemplo, ¿cómo dirías? Yo espero, o estoy a la expectativa, diría I expect you win the race. ¿Qué dice ahí? Yo espero que ganes la carrera. ¿Cómo sería en negativo esa opinión? I don't expect you win the race. ¿Quedó claro? Or, también hay otra forma. ¿Cuál es la otra forma? I expect you
won't.
No, you don't, en negativo. With the race. ¿Ok? Aquí va a cambiar del tiempo, ¿no? De acuerdo a lo que quieres decir. Acá estoy usando presente, por lo tanto uso presente. Si uso futuro, usaré futuro. Si uso pasado, usaré pasado. If I use the present, you use present. ¿Ok?
Okay.
Yeah, pretty good. Now let's come back to the...
Wait a moment, please.
Okay.
Wait a moment. Wait, please.
Yeah, don't worry. Okay, let's continue here. Okay, so this is what you give your opinion. Okay, so you never say I don't hope or I don't assume. Okay, and now the answer. So how to answer? Let's share the screen. So for example, when you have verbs like think, believe, and imagine, so you say I imagine so, or I don't imagine so. I think so. I don't believe so. I don't imagine so. Okay, you got it? So when you have hope, guess, suspect, and assume, you say I guess so, or I guess not.
I guess not.
Or you say con suppose and expect, you can use both. Puedes usar ambos. I don't suppose so, or I suppose not. Did you understand the grammar, or you need more examples? But simple examples.
I understand.
Ah, you got it.
I understand.
You got it. So let's practice. Okay, so practice each respond with a negative form. Okay, so look at this. Are people careful enough on social networking sites such as Facebook? No, I suspect. Answer, una respuesta answer con suspect. Do you know? I don't suspect, or I suspect not.
No, I don't suspect.
Are you sure, Charles? I don't suspect. Look at this here.
It's a search. It's a search.
No, it's the second.
Oh, no. Okay, no. It's the second.
Yes, of course.
I suspect no.
Yeah. 1 second is loading.
I suspect.
Good. Next, we have hope, identity theft, increase.
I hope.
I hope. Identity theft. Identity theft.
Increase.
Espero que el robo de identidad aumente o no aumente.
Increase, no.
Don't or doesn't increase. Okay? No aument. Yep. You got it or not? Or we use the future. Won't increase. What do you think? Next. Are attitudes toward privacy the same now as in the past? Think, answer.
No.
No, I think not.
I think so.
No, I don't.
I don't think so.
Yes. When you have
I
believe.
believe.
Yes, I believe.
I believe that opinions, no?
Yes, you can omit if you want. I believe that opinions.
Opinions.
And then the verb. Stay the same forever. Next, 3. Do you think people will give up all privacy in the future? Yes, I will. Well, I.
Well, I hope
Well, I
hope
hope
not.
I hope not. I
imagine
imagine
that people
people
will
not. Sería won't give up. Cool. Next, does Twitter play a big part in your life?
No.
No, I
guess not.
No, I guess not. I
feel it helps me
helps me.
Communicate with people.
Yes. So we have the answers here. So the first one, I suspect not. Check. I hope identity theft doesn't increase. Check. Lo pusimos también. Doesn't. I don't think so. Perfect. I don't believe that opinion stays. I hope not. I don't imagine. I guess not. I don't feel that it helps. Okay. Any questions up to this point? Perfect. Next. Okay. Participating in group discussion. In group discussion, it is important to keep a conversation. At the same time, everyone should get expressed. We use various phrases. Okay. So now, listen to a group discussing how ideas of privacy differ. As you listen, check the points that are mentioned. Okay? Listen to groups. So put a tick. So let me share the computer sound again, because I didn't do it. Okay, let's listen.
Okay, so we've been asked to talk about how ideas of privacy in the information age differ. Why don't we begin by thinking about how we personally feel about privacy? Alina?
Good idea, Colette. Privacy is very important to me. I personally don't want anyone to invade my privacy without my permission, either in real life or online. Is the same true for you, Felipe?
I guess not. I don't feel it's that important. I'll usually share anything with anyone.
I agree with Alina. I think I'm a pretty private person. I guess I don't want to leave myself open to a lot of comments or criticism, so I don't put much information out on Twitter or Facebook. You just end up having problems if you share too much information.
Okay, maybe we should move on to talking about other people's ideas about privacy. For example, I know that my parents don't share as much information online as I do. I think they're afraid of people getting hold of their personal information to take out credit cards and run up debts. They don't like the idea of companies being able to monitor what they buy or whatever.
The same is definitely true for me. I often put things on Facebook or on Twitter that my parents wouldn't, or even that some of my friends wouldn't. For example, I was at a party last weekend, and I kept telling people on Twitter what I was doing and who I was talking to, and even what we were talking about. And I was getting all these replies from people who weren't even at the party. And I know my parents would find that a little strange. And
Sorry to stop you, Felipe, but maybe we should focus on just our basic opinion. Otherwise, we'll run out of time.
Oh, yeah, sure. You're right. So, does anyone want to add anything on the topic of their parents' ideas of privacy?
I'd like to say that it's not just about different generations. It's also about different cultures. Ideas about privacy can be very different around the world.
Good point. I think it also depends on your personal experiences. I mean, anybody who has ever been through an internet scam or an identity theft situation probably has a different attitude toward digital privacy than other people. So let's make a note of some of our ideas to share with everyone later.
Please repeat.
Okay.
Okay, so we've been asked to talk about how ideas of privacy in the information age differ. Why don't we begin by thinking about how we personally feel about privacy? Alina?
Good idea, Colette. Privacy is very important to me. I personally don't want anyone to invade my privacy without my permission, either in real life or online. Is the same true for you, Felipe?
I guess not. I don't feel it's that important. I'll usually share anything with anyone.
I agree with Alina. I think I'm a pretty private person. I guess I don't want to leave myself open to a lot of comments or criticism, so I don't put much information out on Twitter or Facebook. You just end up having problems if you share too much information.
Okay, maybe we should move on to talking about other people's ideas about privacy. For example, I know that my parents don't share as much information online as I do. I think they're afraid of people getting hold of their personal information to take out credit cards and run up debts. They don't like the idea of companies being able to monitor what they buy or whatever.
The same is definitely true for me. I often put things on Facebook or on Twitter that my parents wouldn't, or even that some of my friends wouldn't. For example, I was at a party last weekend, and I kept telling people on Twitter what I was doing and who I was talking to, and even what we were talking about. And I was getting all these replies from people who weren't even at the party. And I know my parents would find that a little strange. And
Sorry to stop you, Felipe, but maybe we should focus on just our basic opinion. Otherwise, we'll run out of time.
Oh, yeah, sure. You're right. So, does anyone want to add anything on the topic of their parents' ideas of privacy?
I'd like to say that it's not just about different generations. It's also about different cultures. Ideas about privacy can be very different around the world.
Good point. I think it also depends on your personal experiences. I mean, anybody who has ever been through an internet scam or an identity theft situation probably has a different attitude toward digital privacy than other people. So let's make a note of some of our ideas to share with everyone later.
Okay, so after
People
listening...
that different cultures view privacy differently.
Okay, this is the only one? Is this the only one?
I share more information online than my parents.
And okay, that's all? Yep.
The last opinion about privacy depends on people's experience.
Experiences. Let's check the answers. Oh, check the answers. Okay, that's Mason. Let's show you the next answer. Okay, I don't want anyone to invade my privacy. Yep. Good. Nice. You have a good listening skill. Now listen again and then complete the phrases. You starting, finishing, and keeping the discussion moving. Okay, so you are going to listen, and at the same time you can write the answer. Okay. 1 second. You can use your notepad or your cell phone. I don't know because you don't have your book, right? Yep. So let's listen again.
Okay, so we've been asked to talk about how ideas of privacy in the information age differ. Why don't we begin by thinking about how we personally feel about privacy? Alina?
Good idea, Colette. Privacy is very important to me. I personally don't want anyone to invade my privacy without my permission, either in real life or online. Is the same true for you, Felipe?
I guess not. I don't feel it's that important. I'll usually share anything with anyone.
I agree with Alina. I think I'm a pretty private person. I guess I don't want to leave myself open to a lot of comments or criticism, so I don't put much information out on Twitter or Facebook. You just end up having problems if you share too much information.
Okay, maybe we should move on to talking about other people's ideas about privacy. For example, I know that my parents don't share as much information online as I do. I think they're afraid of people getting hold of their personal information to take out credit cards and run up debts. They don't like the idea of companies being able to monitor what they buy or whatever.
The same is definitely true for me. I often put things on Facebook or on Twitter that my parents wouldn't, or even that some of my friends wouldn't. For example, I was at a party last weekend, and I kept telling people on Twitter what I was doing and who I was talking to, and even what we were talking about. And I was getting all these replies from people who weren't even at the party. And I know my parents would find that a little strange. And
Sorry to stop you, Felipe, but maybe we should focus on just our basic opinion. Otherwise, we'll run out of time.
Oh, yeah, sure. You're right. So, does anyone want to add anything on the topic of their parents' ideas of privacy?
I'd like to say that it's not just about different generations. It's also about different cultures. Ideas about privacy can be very different around the world.
Good point. I think it also depends on your personal experiences. I mean, anybody who has ever been through an internet scam or an identity theft situation probably has a different attitude toward digital privacy than other people. So let's make a note of some of our ideas to share with everyone later.
Okay, so why don't we?
I don't.
Why don't we? Any ideas?
No,
Nope.
no.
Okay. Well, you have to use some expressions like "Why don't we begin?" Okay. So, okay, Charles. These are expressions that you use when you are in a conference, maybe. Okay, in a conference. For example.
Yes, now in this moment it's very difficult to hear because in the apartment near to my house, in my apartment, have I used that taladro?
Of course, yes. Okay, don't worry.
Do you hear this sound?
No, because no, I can hear that one, but maybe that is because you are using an app here on Teams, and it prevent me from hearing that. Hay una extensión de Teams que evita que yo escuche.
It's very noisy.
Of course. Yeah, don't worry. Let's practice the meaning and let's practice the context. Okay? Let's practice the meaning and let's practice the context. For example, repeat after me. Why don't we begin?
Why don't we begin?
No, why don't? It's okay, but I want you to sound like a native. So, why don't? You?
Why don't?
Why don't? Rareriroru. Why don't?
Why don't?
Yeah, that one. Why don't we begin? You?
Why don't
We begin.
we begin?
By
Why don't we
talking,
begin?
by talking or thinking about something. Okay. So, what's
By
your job? What do you do?
Excuse me?
What do you do? What's your job? You are a businessman.
CEO.
A CEO.
CEO.
Okay, but you talk.
Sí,
What
sí.
are the problems in your company or the topics in your company? Reports. Maybe reports, right? Reportes. Yep. Or, yeah, you can say, ¿por qué no comenzamos a hablar sobre los reportes del mes? ¿Cómo dirías eso en inglés?
we begin to talking about the final report?
Yeah, you say, why don't we begin by talking about the final reports? A ver tú.
Why don't we begin by talking about the financial report?
Yeah, the financial reports. ¿Ok? Ahora aquí, el problemita para que seas más natural, short, para que practiques, sería why don't. Así, mira, why don't. Why don't.
Why don't?
Esa.
Why don't?
Yes.
Why don't we begin by talking about financial reports?
Yes, te comiste el sujeto. We. Why don't we? Why don't we?
Why don't we? Why don't we begin to talking about financial reports?
By is not to. By.
Right. Why don't we begin by talking about financial reports?
Ok, aquí tenemos que mejorar un poco. Charles, I have a question. ¿Te han enseñado entonación?
Sometimes.
Ok, veamos lo siguiente, ok? So, for example, when you want to buy something, cuando quieres comprar algo, when you go to the store, maybe, you say, in Spanish, you say, ¿tienes gaseosa? Mira, ¿tienes gaseosa? You are, estás afirmando, mira, ¿tienes gaseosa? Ok, o cuando vas a pedir el reporte, dices, ¿tienes el reporte? Tú no dices así, tienes el reporte, porque afirmas, sino dice, ¿tienes el reporte? ¿Tienes el reporte? We call this intonation. ¿Ok? La entonación le da el significado. Mira, con uno afirma y con el otro pregunto. ¿Ok? Entonces, vamos a ver un poquito de eso para poder que tenga sentido aquí ahorita la explicación.
We have a meeting.
Of course.
Yeah, because we have a class for the time.
Yeah, the time is over.
Yeah, because it's until 9:45.
Yep. I don't understand what you mean.
No, because our class is 7:45 until 9:45, yes?
Yes.
But now it's 9:46.
Really?
I have a meeting.
It's 46?
Yes,
No, it's
9:46. Yes.
Because it says 9:40. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's weird, you know? Because it's 9:40 here.
Yes.
But don't worry. Let me check the time because here... What?
No. You're okay. It's 9:40. Sorry. It's 9:40.
Yeah,
Yes,
in Peru it's 9:40.
Yes.
Yeah. So do you have to go to the meeting? No problem.
No. It's 9:45. We have meeting 9:45.
Okay. So shall we go on? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We can continue. So.
Well, what person say anyway? What's the mean?
Anyway means to. Has two meanings. La primera means, de todas formas. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Y la otra es ni modo.
Yeah.
For example, yo te digo, hey, sorry, I have to go, I can't be here. Anyways, no hay problema. Anyways, no hay problema. ¿Ok? No hay de otra. Anyways. Mira, oye, me tengo que ir porque tengo cosas que hacer. Don't worry. Anyways, tenía otras cosas que hacer. Mira, anyways, no pasa nada, no hay problema. Anyways. ¿Ok? Ahora, anyway también significa... por otra parte, quisiera mencionar esto, mira. Okay, well, today we're going to talk about the final reports, the financial reports. Anyway, I would like to mention, para cambiar de tema. Anyways, también es para cambiar de tema. ¿Ok? Entonces la primera es como que no pasa nada y la segunda es para cambiar de tema. Eso es en contexto, ¿no? En la vida real se usa así. Por ejemplo, me dices, bueno, today we're going to talk about the alphabet, we're going to talk about the verb, we're going to talk about the present simple. Y tú eres un estudiante. Well, anyways, I have to go. De todas formas, me tengo que ir. No pasa nada. ¿Ok? Anyways.
Okay.
Anyways. Así se usa con contexto. Another question that you have, we have 3 minutes. Questions, maybe speaking or expresiones para el trabajo, maybe. For example, how do you say la persona más importante de una empresa? In English.
special person?
This is the big cheese. El queso grande, the big cheese. Is the CEO, for example. You are the big cheese of your company. So maybe they are thinking, oh, he is the big cheese. He is the most important person here in the company. Okay? Another question that you have, maybe because we have just 2 minutes? Do you want to continue with pronunciation? Because I can prepare material for pronunciation and you can practice.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
going to write it down. Voy a anotarlo.